Hello, welcome to SGDC. Woo! Let's go with your gifted host Mauricio. Hi, hello, yeah. Let's go. Help me. No one look at that. No one look at that part. No one look at that. Show your stuff. Yay. Okay. Stop slandering the house. Help. Okay. Show your stuff. First person to go is Lena.
Oh, here I am. Hello. So, I thought I need to explain why I haven't. Can I make it large here? So, why I haven't been around much? I have been doing some stuff. Firstly, it doesn't show the event itself. There's thing missing in here. Anyways, maybe it's loading. No. You can just see all of these cool games. So I went to an event in Hamburg. There was a video in there and stuff. It is for game developers. It was a lot of different studios was there. Like how to get there was basically have at least one like successful game in there in your studio, and then studio leads were brought there on a ship basically. So we went and it was a nice event where there was a lot of round tables and a lot of stuff like that. So we talked to a bunch of developers whose games I know. These are the few of them that's in there until from numbers to age, I guess. So that was very cool. We also went to Glitter Museum with Jay and Brian, and also we went to to Germany, to Berlin to look around the Saftladen and stuff like that. So that was all very nice. So as a way, but mostly I want to talk about the IDs and Game Jam that I was at. It was a Game Jam for women. 12 people were chosen for it. It's very similar to Valkyrie Jam because they just copy pasted the idea and did it in Belgium. And we had two teams making games. One was raspberry and one was strawberry jam team. And we had also, it was 9 days and we had a lot of nice activities, so it wasn't only making the games. And we also got a bunch of nice swag, of course, from Lorien as well, because, Belgium and stuff, they don't have many game studios in there, but they have some. So that was our team, and this is also not in here, so that's gonna be interesting. I need to now search for our Game Jam game because this is missing from it. Knights of the Roller Blades Age. There we go. So the game that we made is this kind of game. It's a multiplayer game, and this is why Brian is standing in here, because I asked him to also play it with me. And it is a multiplayer arcade game about medieval knights in a pinball machine-ish kind of a situation, and you can just see it.
Yep. Turn down the volume on the computer so it doesn't blow up.
Ah.
Okay.
I'll go to the things. I'll go to the settings and stuff. It's like we polished it very nicely. Like we have settings like this. The cheers, you can turn them up or down. And that should be fine. We're gonna play a 2-player game. And Drunken Phoenix and Yeah, let's play this one. And all of our characters. Okay, it works.
All right.
So all of our characters were 60 members, right? So we all decided which ones we would want. So I made up Lady Moose a lot. Wait, I should put it to full screen. Come on. Yeah, and basically the game is about hitting as many targets as you can and also hitting the other player in the back. So you can boost, you can hit the targets, and you can hit each other. Hey, I got far in there. So it was a lot of fun, and we like polished it so much because we had 2 artists on it, and you can like if you go ahead like face forward into each other, then both are gonna lose speed and stuff. And then we wanted to make it quite like chaotic and fast. You can hear the blast beat maybe in the background. So yeah, we had 2 artists, 1 visual VFX artist as well, and both programmers were very happy about doing stuff like
juicing up the kind of UI and
yes, making everything bounce and move and all that. So yeah, that's the game, and it's even more fun with more players. So it's up to 4 players, and we had a musician make the sounds and song for it and all that. So it was a lot of fun doing this, and there's the timer until the game basically runs out. Yeah.
Like we've probably done 5 minutes at least already.
Okay, so questions.
I don't know.
Questions.
10 seconds for me.
Oh.
Okay, questions. Ask a question, then you will see the end screen as well.
How does it end?
It's very cool because there's all of us standing in there, our characters with our masks. Oh, Brian is like almost
Catching up
because I'm not playing.
And I was also looking at your character for the first 2 minutes.
Oh, were you? Okay. And you see a little crown on their head when they're like ahead as well. Yes?
Are they riding heelys?
Yes, so we wanted to have like roller blades, but then it wasn't very readable in such small size, so we made like big kind of roller blades basically. And that's us, our team together, and taking the masks off, and yeah.
Whatever color wins gets the crown over their head.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, we polished things. Thank you.
Next up, Joshua.
Earlier than expected, but yeah. Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Josh. If you haven't seen me, it's because I hide in the basement. And I'm working on Dice Gambit with a bunch of people from the house, published by the house. And I figured I'll give a little update of some of the small things we've been doing and our release date, which we've just revealed. But first, a few small things we've done. We're in the last polish stages, and very excitingly, we've added our advisor to our main menu, who has now been 3D animated and will, I don't know, he just looks really cool, and I'm very happy about him. Has a bunch of different animations for when you go into various different menus, and will kind of peek over your shoulder or peek over in whatever you're doing, and having a lot of opinions, and I don't know, I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we'll even give him some voice acting soon, which will be fun. We've also been working on, again, a lot of last minute polish of like every time you change acts, there's now a big element that shines and goes like, ooh, you're in a new act, here's what's going on. Ooh, shine, that type of stuff, which has also been very fun. And likewise, after a lot of feedback from our community, they want more enemies, so we've been rushing through making a buckloads of new enemies. So we now have like a bunch of small bats that swarm you and take their turn simultaneously, a assassin that runs around and hits you and runs away, a big knight which anchors you in place and steals your armor, and lastly, a evil robot which tries to kidnap you, which is probably their favorite one. So we've been making lots of small changes, lots of small enemies, and lots of other small things here. Last new thing I'll show is we now have a cover art for our album. The game will get a full soundtrack, which we're releasing with the game. So we'll have at least 41 tracks, I believe we're on now. So that's very exciting, and this will be the art on Spotify. And again, I'm just showing off all Nina's art because I'm a designer, so like I'll never get her up here, so at least I can show it. But the real reason why I'm here is we're launching August 14th in like 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't know if we'll launch it during SGDC. I don't know actually the timing yet, but most likely we'll do something here where we'll click a button, and most likely 2 days later, during the Saturday, we'll be doing a release party, like an actual party. I haven't figured out shit yet, but something will happen, right? Like on a bigger cookie or something. Any questions? Yes.
What music distributor are you working with?
Music distributor?
Yeah, for the. You said it was going to be on Spotify and stuff?
Yes. I don't know. This is something our composer handles.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it's supposed to be on all of the sound platforms. Essentially, he has that kind of under control. And then, of course, there will also be a soundtrack on Steam that we sell on. Hopefully, we'll get some bit of extra money that way. Nikos?
How big is the cookie?
If I only bake one cookie, it has to be pretty big. But I think I'll bake many small cookies, or bake a really big one and cut it in small ones. I think that's called a cake, but
I like it.
Yeah.
Who's your musician?
I need to give him a good shout. It is Paulo Cunha. He's like goes by Remagic KV, and he's amazing. He's a Portuguese musician who does Portuguese folk music called fado, mixed with contemporary music like hip hop, trap, and EDM. And the soundtrack for the game is absolutely amazing, and he throws a track at me every other day. We have so much music, and it's so great. Do we have any place where I can show anything of his music?
I mean, he has a Spotify, but it's.
I don't actually know how to find anything. So, I'll see if I can find something. And any other questions? But I have actually no idea where I find his stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel the Steam Next Fest was a little while ago? How did you feel that went for you, and how are you feeling going into these last few weeks? To say it's probably hectic, maybe.
I have no idea where to find his music, so I'll surely that's.
Question in chat: how many dice are in the game?
I had two questions.
Yeah, I'll answer that question first. So Steam Next Fest went well, I think. I've heard in the past that Steam Next Fest used to be better for the upper end, or more winner takes all, where this has been more like equalized, and I think it was good for us. Like I think the net was around 5,000 or 6,000 wishlist, and we were the 156th most followed game, which is pretty well, but it's not the best game. So it went completely fine. The reception from the demo was really great. We're very, very happy with that. People have played the game a lot. We've gotten 184 reviews now on a demo, which feels very nice. So that we're very excited about. But so all of that like player sentimentality stuff feels very good. But we haven't had our viral moment going to the moon or anything like that. And for launch, it's feeling stressful. It's feeling good. I think the game is pretty solid. We have had playtesters playing through it like 3 times now. For the last while, the game is fully complete. We're in content lock, so nothing new comes into the game as of this week. So we're just bug fixing and balance. All of that feels good, but whether we earn enough money to continue going, whether enough to survive, all of that stuff, no idea, right? So it's like very, very hard, and there's just so many numbers that goes up and down, wish list, and people that say things where you have no idea what any of it actually means. Like, how much do I need in order to be able to make another video game? No fucking idea, right? So, stressed, but it feels alright. And how many dice there in the game? Infinite, because you can customize your own dice, and several playtesters has made builds that create infinite dice in a turn, and I'm doing my best to remove all of them, but several players have created like very, very convoluted long turns of synergies. So that was very fun. That's it for me. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Who did it?
Who done it?
We're almost done. Yay.
Yeah.
Last time I had a slide that was basically this, but it said almost all of the major edits are complete. But now all of those are done, and all of the minor ones are almost done. I just have to do some visual stuff to like really be sure. But yippee! It's words. I can't show them because it would be spoilers. So you just have to trust me. We also had some fun revelations about like where this is going. It felt a little late to have them, but in a really fun way. I can't explain that.
Right, things I can explain. We're working on doing camera movements and tweaks and like angles for the discussions in the game. There you can see Action Editor, which is like a plugin that's kind of like a motion graphics timeline. So we're doing a bunch of like funky stuff to make things more intense and fun. Also some UI UX fixes. This is just me going through the game, but for example, like all the exit buttons are aligned, topic found, the flow of the UI UX is better, value contrast on things. Yeah, the stuff I showed last week is now integrated, and yeah.
Clicking, there we go. I've been working on a new background. This is like a really sparse version of it because it needs to be populated with things that have to be able to disappear and stuff. But this is like the basic thing, and I've been working on it. It's gross, but I'm getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, a little walkthrough of like the pitch mechanic that we've been talking about, because that's like basically kind of done. So I just added a few videos.
Okay.
Like, it's not an actual walkthrough, but like, yeah, you can progress between stations that have different questions. When you see a question for the first time, there's a debrief moment, which is like the characters. Okay, let's talk about it. And you go to the next one. And then here's like showing the permutations thing. So if you press 1, you get a conclusion based on that. If you get a 2, then you get a conclusion based on that. So the permutations of like these answers will make something, and you can present that conclusion. So it's like reactive
With the pitch button there.
And yeah, and you have the pitch button there.
Yeah.
And yeah, also I made a little recap screen, which it lets you know like, okay, what are the conclusions you arrived at as a group? And then you can finalize the sequence, and the button looks a little funkier for that. And when you press that, you are taken into the outro label of that. And yeah, soon you'll be able to play Whodunit Chapter 1, because we're almost done. Yay. I don't think it'll be done for playtesting Friday tomorrow.
No,
but
it can be played start to finish. The visuals just need a lot of work.
Yeah, you can already play it.
Yeah,
which is cool.
It's playable.
But
the story is there. The gameplay is there.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Questions?
Joshua.
Does that mean you're not playtesting until all your graphics are final?
No, we are playtesting, but not tomorrow. Not a playtesting Friday.
Well, I mean, it's like we can.
We could.
Yeah.
Curious.
Why
Well,
not?
true.
Wait, didn't we say we were going? What do you say? Like,
I thought we weren't done.
no, we are. We just had a whole presentation about how we're done.
I'll play it tonight. Realizations, everyone. Hi, Henry.
Ravi.
How many dice are there in Dice Game?
Oh, there's like...
Well, I was paying attention, so I can tell you that there were infinite dice in Dice Gambit.
In Whodunit, there are more dice. Yeah.
Plus infinity
Because
plus
we're
1.
bundling Dice Gambit in Whodunit, like you can access Dice Gambit in the game.
That's not true.
They don't. Yeah, the Dice Gambit team didn't know that, but
Nico.
It'll be like a terminal that you click on and then it pulls up.
So worth it. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. We'll tribute.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Next up, Yukon.
Hello, everyone. All right. Oh, Swedish. Okay. Weekly progress and goodbye, because I don't think I'm going to be here for the next one. So, yeah. So this is what I did this week. eShop Slop Jam. We did it this weekend. It went really well. We got 18 entries, a lot by the people in the house, and I got some people online as well to do it. We got one virus. So these were all the wonderful entries. We played them all at a little like showcase event the other night. This is the virus. That's cool. Yay, scams. These are all fantastic. My personal entry, I worked with V and Meadow, and we made Lumberjill. So it's a game about a lumberjack Jill cutting down a forest spirit's forest and then rizzing her up. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I made Kabuto Park as a WarioWare DIY minigame. I got bored on the bus.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I showed it to Dude. He loved it. It's on his Blue Sky.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, I've been playing this game like way too much, over years and years. So I can like crank out micro games in like seconds.
It's so good.
But yeah, that is what I did.
The voiceover is just perfect.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. That's it. I had a lot of business hell at work this week, so I don't have Riz Dungeon progress, but I hopefully will next week, but I won't be here, so goodbye. I love y'all. This was a fantastic stay, and I will be back. Me and Pearl will be back. We'll be breaking into this place violently. So, yeah. Any questions?
For the slot game jam, the eShop slot jam, what was your kind of favorite, like, unique game out of all of them, would you say, and maybe what was the most fun game?
Yeah, I'm definitely like a little biased. Yotam's Anime Girl Quest for Dignity, Yotam and Max, they absolutely killed it. You were working here super late all night for like 2 nights straight, and I was like, oh my god, they're locking in. So they did fantastic. Let me look at them all. Piano's really good. But honestly, they're all great in different ways. Every single one of them made me laugh, so I think everyone's a winner in my book.
And I think like 3 of them were someone's first game.
Yeah, exactly. That Snake with no image, that was someone's first game. Who else? Wasn't it? Yeah, the Crystal Mage Hentai. That was someone's first game. Way to start your career. Let's just say that. Yeah. And then actually also, I think it was Breaking Medieval. I think that was also their first game. So, yeah, no, it was fantastic. Yeah, Horse Tag was nuts. That was crazy. But, yeah, no, they're all winners in my heart.
Question in chat, what's next for you, Yukon?
Well, I'm going to keep working on Riz Dungeon. I'm going to get Turnip Boy Steals the Mail done. Oh god, there's so much. What the hell is there? Oh, Hobnobbers. Hobnobbers, we're working on. We're revamping the scope so that we can achieve it in a much smaller scale, but hit it really hard. And then, I don't know, maybe a new Turnip Boy game. Maybe. Oh god. But yeah. Anyone else? Cool.
Next up, Yotam.
Hello. So I don't have something specific to talk about, but I was told that I should just introduce myself. So I threw this together really quickly because I forgot to make a presentation, but I remembered like an hour before. So I did make something. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk a bit about myself and why I came here and what I'm planning to do. So first, who am I? I will introduce myself. I am me. I hail from Israel and I am Canadian and I am going to live in Canada, and I made a pit stop here to kind of make my game dev dream come true. I specialize in a lot of fields. I'm first and foremost a programmer, but also I do game design and visual effects, and I'm also a UI UX designer engineer. That's also what I do for a job. I am neurodivergent, which means I think creatively about stuff. Yay! I'm spicy, but also I'm neurodivergent. That sucks. Yeah. So what do? I love game jams. I love tiny games, and I love working with people. I love collaborating and just learning from others. And yeah, Jordan. I think I love Jordan also. But yeah, most importantly, I really love game jams. I'm involved in the game jam community. I even hosted Ludunder one time, which was fucking awesome. And yeah, been doing that thing for like, I don't know, 15 years now, just as a hobby, but also as like really big passion. The whole neurodivergent thing means like my dopamine receptors are fried. So when I'm doing a game jam, I'm like locked in, you know. I can do it for like 2 days straight, and then I'm dead for like 2 days. Here's a bunch of stuff that I like, just so you get to know me better. As you can see, I have a pretty varied taste. Yeah, I love both indie and non-indie games. Yeah, you can take a look at it later. Yeah. Oh yeah, Google told me to put a quote here. So what else do I like? I like food and I like cooking, but also I really like music. I play keyboards, and I also play clarinet for a few years now, and I went to jazz school for 2 years. I really love jazz. Sadly, I don't have my clarinet here. It has not arrived. I lost it on the train because of sleep deprivation. Yeah, sadly. Okay, so what did I make? What do I do? Okay, so this is an awesome game about making monsters beautiful. You make them look like the mannequin on the right. Yeah, we released this on mobile. It was really popular, but then we took it down because of copyrighted music. Ooh. Yeah, that's the game. As you can see, the monsters, they're not particularly human in their features, so it throws some challenges your ways, and like it's time limited, so you have to really rush through it. Yeah, that one won 7th place. Oh fuck. All right, this one was for the GMTK Game Jam, and it won actually. Maybe you've seen this. It's a game where sometimes the computer just like it takes control from you. And you have to kind of work around that. Here's like someone playing it on YouTube. I couldn't film myself playing the game, so I put some stuff I found gameplay of online. So if this guy sucks, not my fault. As you can see, you don't really control half your actions. If we go maybe deeper, we'll see. Oh yeah, it's like a complicated level. Woo, mechanics. Yeah. Okay, cool. Why the fuck does it play twice? Ooh, this was another GMTK game. It's called What Goes Up, and I think it's my favorite game. The genre, the theme was genre without mechanics, so we made platformer without gravity. And this one was actually commercially licensed by Cool Math Games. Ooh, yeah, and it's adorable. I really love it. I'm very proud of it. This is my first and only commercial game. It's called Infiniroom. It's for the mobile. You can get it on iOS. We took the idea of a runner and we said, what if it was an infinite runner but in one room? So you're running around the room, it's constantly changing, throwing different like obstacles at you. You have the character unlocks with the abilities. It's super addicting, so not my fault if you lose like 4 hours over this. Really badass game, I love it. Also, fun fact, you see how there's both the Google Play Store logo and the Apple App Store logo. Apple took us down without a warning because of it, because it said you are advertising Google on your game page, so fuck you. And they kicked us off at the height of our like downloads per day. But yeah, this game had like 1 million players, which is awesome. It's most popular in Brazil for some reason. I also made a bunch of co-op games. This one's called Grand Fix, which you and a friend, you have to fix cars, racing cars at a pit stop. I love co-op very much. It has a funky soundtrack. Didn't find anything. Is that my time? Is it out?
Yes.
Oh shit! Anime girl, I made that. Okay, and yeah, my goals here. This Manfish is the new moniker. And thank you. Yeah, I'm here to make cool shit. Woo! And yeah, no time for questions, I assume.
No, yeah, you have time for questions.
All right. Any questions about me, I guess, because I didn't talk about anything particular or whatever. Yeah. What's up?
How long are you gonna be here?
I'm gonna be here until August 20 or 21. Then I'm going to Germany for a festival, and we will see after if my visa works out. I really hope to be here longer. Yeah, and my goal is like to make a non-tiny game, but yes, a small game. So I hope I have time for that. Yeah. Hello.
Have you considered releasing Ethereum on PC platforms?
It's only mobile. But you're asking if I considered doing it. No. No, I haven't. Yeah, what's up?
Would you consider doing
No. Yes.
Will you consider doing it?
Oh, well, I don't know like the grammar difference. English is not like my native language, so I'm gonna say negative. Yes.
When will you print it?
I just did, actually. But you guys haven't even played it. You don't know if it's like worth the effort. Maybe it sucks. Yeah, what's up?
Are you going to do the upcoming GMT game here?
I really want to. If anyone wishes to collaborate, I have like a big intention to do it. So yeah, I use Godot. I love 2D. I just started 3D, so maybe that's not my department. But yeah, if someone wants to collaborate here in this house, let's do it. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Next up, Art.
Hello, it's me again, back for what I was up to this week. This is the fourth update that I've given for the bug. You've got, I'm calling this game intentional bugs, where you have bugs living in your computer, and this is an interactive desktop sort of game, toy, passive thing, where you observe, interact, and identify the little guys. So this is the, can you believe it? I've made progress this week, a little bit. I now have a feeding mechanic in this very crunchy GIF. But I have working buttons. I've refactored the whole like way you interface with the screen, which is surprisingly a little annoying with how the window handles inputs, funnily enough. But now it all works, and the buttons work, and now you have this little thing where you can pick up and place little pieces of food. Got some pretty bare bones behaviors with these guys wanting to, you know, kind of fight for it. That guy just messed it, and now the other one took it from him. But I'm hoping to add like food preferences. So there's going to be like certain types of food will attract different types of bugs, and maybe the bugs themselves. I'm still debating whether or not I make them like hungry per se, but we'll see how. But even just this little basic functionality, and I plan on having it available for playtesting tomorrow. If you want to come fart around with bugs and try to break it, which is easy. But yeah, what I plan on getting in next week is having, if you'll notice, I've got another button there that's the bigger one that's more prominent, but that's going to be the investigation mode sort of observing and identifying, and if there's a bug you've never seen before, you'll get to name it and pet it. And it'll also act as a magnifier, so if you have a bunch of tiny bugs, you can go into investigation mode and zoom in on a particular bug that you want to maybe interact with specifically. Yeah, and I hope to get that done so that I can have a funky little trailer for Steam for the end of the month. We'll see what happens there. Yes, playtesting tomorrow. I don't know why I put that like that. So my open question for this week that you can either contribute to by talking with me in the house because I'm a person, or there's a thread on Discord, and I'm also trying to be more active on Blue Sky specifically, and I'll probably, once I get some more short form content, post other places. But other than that, that's my short update for this week. If there are any possible questions. Cool. All right.
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So, in what scope are you planning to test or release whatever you have?
So my
What capacity?
Yeah, my tentative release date is early November. My goal for additional features between now and then are going to be having a bunch more bugs with different, more complex behaviors, and a password sharing system. So if you have a bug that you find, like these are gonna, I'm also working on procedural generation thing in the background of the size, shape, types of bugs are all going to be like kind of generated in a way, and if you have and I'm still playing with the idea of there being a growth mechanic, like they get bigger over time or they grow more parts and stuff. But once you get a bug that you kind of like, you can generate a password for it, post it somewhere, somebody can take that password, put it in their game, and they have a version of your bug with like the little naming, and it's like, this is mine. So there's like going to be a social aspect to it. But, so yes, whatever those lofty goals in between now and November I get shoved in is going to be what it ships with, so thank you.
Good luck.
Cool. All right. Neat.
Next up, Danny.
All right.
We just all had a staring moment.
All right. So I'm gonna do a reintroduction of myself. I do that about every half a year. I'm here, at least. I didn't mean to include a picture of myself, but yeah, I'm a bit of the house Nosferatu. So like I got up 10 minutes ago. But my hours do kind of fluctuate a little bit more these days. But yeah, I'm still mostly sleeping through the day. Anyways, I also moved down to moved to my new office in the other building over there. It's just a bit of a rented place, but yeah, it is what it is. And also, don't get deceived, none of these toilets actually work, so we do have to go over here to relieve ourselves. But yeah, anyways, very boring slide. To the left, places where I've studied, and to the right, places where I worked. The last one down here is Go Galago Games, is the company I'm running with my brother. And this is not a game studio, it's a high school, college hybrid thing where I teached for 3 years. Not full time, but yeah. Anyways, I like all disciplines of game development. I try to do everything. Right now, like my main blind spot is 3D animation, but I'll get that eventually. I also used to be a lot like Jordan, where I fucking consumed every game jam that I could ever consume. I try to do less game jams nowadays because I'm trying to finish my main games. Speaking of my main games, this is the main game that I'm working on with my brother, which is Core, which is like a bus rush, hack and slash, shoot 'em up RPG game. Yeah. You can wishlist it on Steam. Way. I'm also and it's also published by the house. Another house published game is Whistle Willie, which I've been working on with Thomas Martin, Casper Xavier, and Miguel. My brain might forget someone, but yeah, that's the team. You can also wishlist that on Steam. Yay! Very cool. Another house published game that I've worked on with Max and Martin and James. I'm not sure where this is, if this is ever coming out, but it's also a thing. And then I've been sporadically also just helping a little bit with some icon stuff for Outlaw Kingdom and his early trailer, and I also helped with the trailer for Syntaxia. But yeah, I'm not really on those teams, if that makes sense. But I've helped a little bit. But mostly just for Burger, because I mean, you need that. Anyways. I also did some pixel art stuff for Meat, for the Midsummer game thing, which we were still working on this. I'm barely work on it. I do work on some music for it because I'm not really doing music for any other project. So there's a little thing that I can do like in my spare time. That's very nice. Anyways, I love to not do anything physically. I do love sitting a lot. So if you ever catch me just sitting around, like, do come and say hi. I will not get up and run. Yeah, so that's the thing. Games that I like games that are very punishing, that beat the hell out of me. That's the sort of stuff that I like. Not that Half-Life is that sort of game, but I did put it up there because I really did like it quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, and also I play Magic every once in a while. If I'm not sleeping or if I'm not eating, yeah, I'll probably join for some Magic. Yeah. That's it. That's my introduction. Yeah. Questions? Yes.
Any new cake discoveries recently?
No new cake discoveries. That is kind of embarrassing. So I do like learning about new cakes and how to say cake in different languages. But I've been kind of lazy lately. I know it's for shame, but yes, Brian.
Two-part question. What currently is your favorite cake? And second, what's the last version or language you learned cake in, and what is the word?
My currently favorite cake is the Kaka at Ika. I don't know what that says about me, but it is what it is. And I already forgot about your second question.
What's the last language you learned the word for cake in, and what is the word? Or at least.
I don't remember. I think the last. I think Cheveux de Gâteau was probably the French is probably the last thing that I remember. Yeah, because I like I want cake. Yeah, Cheveux de Gâteau. Yeah. Anyways, yes, Josh.
Any updates in Call?
Soon, TM next Friday. Yeah. That's totally not a house meme by now. Yes. But we have been making some pretty cool progress. But recently, like it's so bloated with information and stuff that I finally caved and decided we'd actually do Millinode and organize it like that. So that's taking a lot of time, just putting all that and organizing that. But it's probably for the best. Yes.
Do you know how to say cake in Hebrew, and are you going to do the GMTK game jam?
I don't know how to do that, but I'll shake it out of you after this.
Alright.
I don't even know when the JMTK Jam is, and I really shouldn't, but I probably will. I also snuck in like 4 hours just to get through the eShop slop thing, and I did not regret that. So, yes, yeah.
What will be your sleep schedule going forward?
My sleep schedule. I mean, my ideal sleep schedule is just completely random. But the thing is, the heat is killing me. So I do try to just sleep through the warmest part of the day, subconsciously. I don't regret that. That's fine. That's fine. That's what it is.
So I should be tracking the weather.
Yes, yes. If it's really cloudy, I might actually be awake during the day. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. Thank you very much.
Next up, Ansgar. But I'm not sure if it's pronounced that right. Hello. My name is Ansgar. I don't have all. I'm not going to stay here that long. I'll be leaving next Monday. So this is going to be a short introduction. I'll be mostly talking about what I've done so far staying here. Let's see. Yes, I've been working on this game. Let's see. Yes, here is. This isn't in-game, but it's an experimentation with the sort of style. Oh yeah, and here is the previous game. I'm trying to replicate a previous game I've made in Unity this time. So I've been working on procedural generation, seed-based, completely deterministic. It generates Voronoi noise for like biomes or sectors, and then it uses wave function collapse to fill in the sectors. The wave function collapse takes tile sets and then recreates similar looking patterns based on seed. Let's see. So it can take basically any image and then turn it into a pattern. Yes, and I've also been working on shaders and the visual style of the game. So I've been working on quantization, dithering, and no, that's about it. So it's two primary shaders. One quantization, which divides the screen colors into a set amount of, or a set of colors based on brightness, and then another one which pixelates it and applies a dithering filter, and combined they turn into this. Let's see. You can also I can also change the gradient and get different effects. The game is currently not in a playtestable state. I'm not entirely sure if it's ever going to be, but I'm mostly working on it since it's fun. Soundboards and stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Quick presentation. Any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to be doing like fake monsters with the Voronoi patterns?
I don't think so. I'm going to mostly use the Voronoi patterns to make corridors and rooms that you can explore procedurally infinitely. Then I think I'm going to have like a single monster, but it can teleport to your vicinity if you make too much noise or something like that. Yes.
What's your favorite game?
What's my favorite game? Recently, I have been playing a lot of RimWorld since the DLC just dropped.
some Crusader Kings to Rain World is also nice. Yes.
What's your favorite shader?
This one. Oh yeah, you can also get a nice like liquidy effect by blurring and then applying a threshold. That's fun. Any questions? Yes.
You were here for a short stay. Do you think you'd come back again in the future?
Probably, but I am in university, so yeah.
Thank you very much.
Last for the public presentation, Simon.
Hey. Yeah, it's a sad topic because I have to leave in a week. I hope the internet will work, yes. So, I have been here for 3 months and it was a lot of fun. At the beginning I had the chance to volunteer at Nordic Game Conference, taking a lot of photos for Instagram and other social media stuff. And yeah, met a lot of interesting people. It was kind of the first big game conference I went on. I've only been in Germany on a smaller one. It's called German Game Dev Days. It's also very nice, but yeah, you can't compare it. And yeah, because I had to photograph all the important events, it was also nice. So I got to see a lot of nice talks, and my favorite one was from Peter Molyneux. It was very emotional, and like a lot of people were listening. If you can look it up online, I really recommend it. Then I went to Creative Coast for 1 day with a lot of people also from here. It was also very nice, and there I met Antonio and told him about Spell, and like a few days later he came here and we did this game jam together with Michael and Axel. You have a short video. I don't know who saw this before because I haven't been here
and the local grocery
during
is
the
about to
presentation.
close. It's time to get in, get the shit you need, and get out. You are also a chameleon. In Booze Blitz, you steer a drunken chameleon customer through a legally ambiguous convenience.
Funny part was that we had the idea on the first day already when we drank some beers and thought about ICA. So this is the layout of ICA, and you can go shopping, but you have really difficulties because you're quite drunken. You're a chameleon. Yeah, but I did only the work on graphics with Axel, and Antonio and Michael did all the mechanics. Yeah, so I continued working on my class. I started this called Harvard CS50. I really can recommend this one because I had difficulties to find good books, because I really like still books for learning, because I have difficulties to remember like stuff from video tutorials. So like later on I have to watch them again, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, but it's only for beginners. It's like it's computer science first semester stuff. It's very common. Probably some of you know it. Like I think 3,000 people per year usually take it. One of the most known classes. And it's very nice because the professor, like J. Mellon, he explains like very motivating, and then he has 4 other guys and girls who also explain the same. So you get a lot of different viewpoints, and also like everything is written down. So this is what I really like about it. And I'm just doing my final project for it, which is a little arcade kind of game, written in C and using Raylib library. I have a small video on it. I did all the graphics in Blender, but the rendering itself, it's 2D. So it's and I managed to render it in 4K and full HD, so I have 2 different texture sets, kind of tested what this small setup can do. Yeah, and if you like, I mean, I will go camping with a friend to Norway for a week, but next week I will come back for 2 or 3 days, and on Saturday I'm planning to do a barbecue. So if you have some meat or vegetables, you can bring them. I will do some like stick bread, duff, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see a lot of you. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun with you all, and I'm planning to come back, I hope, for the Halloween game jam, but I have to see. Yeah. Any questions? Yes, Brian?
With the game jam game, the
Yeah.
Beer Blitz, was it?
Yeah.
Who chose the font? And for some reason, it reminds me of either like German beer,
Yeah, I
German
did that.
market beers.
I did that, yeah.
You did.
Because like for me it was I don't know, I'm German and I thought it's funny.
I don't know. Something about it.
Yeah.
Iconic. Like, this looks like what would be written
Like,
on like markets. in
yeah,
Germany or
Oktoberfest.
something. Yeah, Oktoberfest.
Any other question? Thank you.
And that has been all for the public presentations. Thank you. Woo, yay. There are some private presentations, but you guys are not here, so goodbye. I don't have much more to. Oh, Patreon. Spell has Patreon. Bye.